Hey guys, ZCrazyG here, back with another video. Today we're going to discuss an unfortunate topic, though one that I feel at this point should be addressed. Quite simply, we may have to accept the fact that CTR Nitro Fueled cycle of content has come to an end. And I want to give a quick run through of why I think that could very well be the case. So ever since the Grand Prix ended, it was made clear that beenox were winding down development, and though they stated all the things that were to come, they didn't exactly state a time frame of how much longer any additional content would be added. And a lot of the additional features they stated would be coming have already been released as part of what I would call the beenox update at the end of March, including the new characters, new carts, new legendary skins, the recolors, the beenox dev times, and the new challenge system. Another piece of evidence to suggest that there will be no more content additions comes from the very source that we have always relied on for the information of future content. That being Beta M. Every time a new Grand Prix was released with an update to the game, he would always be quick and efficient to data mine the latest update, which always included plenty of information on the next Grand Prix, including what new carts, new characters, new skins, and new customization items would be added. Even when the Gazmoxia Grand Prix released, we still got information regarding the next update, even though it wasn't a Grand Prix event. But when the most recent update released, Beta M's data mine showed next to nothing in regards to new content. The only major thing he found was some code relating to the developer times, but nothing much else, no new information or anything, possibly indicating that there was no new info because, well, there isn't going to be any future content drops. Now, I get the feeling some people are going to try and bring up some arguments to counter my points here, so I also wanted to address some of those arguments. One of these arguments I imagine being, oh, beenox are just hiding the new content since we look at the data mines. Well, to be honest, it seems that beenox have been aware about the data mines for some time now, as indicated by the self-referential driver who am I code. So why only now they will be trying to hide stuff if they've known since the Rustland Grand Prix? That just seems a bit odd. Another argument that people may bring up is that there are still data mined characters that need to be added. This refers to the data mine back in July-August time, which revealed the majority of the characters that were to be added to the game up until the Winter Festival Grand Prix. Amongst these were additions like Baby Entropy, Baby Cortex, Ripto, the Sorceress, and Willy Wumpercheeks. Now, as we have seen, Baby Cortex and Baby Entropy were recently added, so people suspect that that must mean we are going to get the other characters added as well. Well, not necessarily. I always state at the beginning of each datamine video that things are always subject to change during development. It could be highly likely that yes, at one point in time beenox did intend to include these characters in the game, but they may not be anymore. And on one or two occasions, these datamines have not been the most 100% accurate, so it doesn't mean to say that these characters will 100% be added at some point. And one final piece of evidence is the timing of everything. As of now, when this video goes up, if the updates were to release in conjunction with the pattern of the other updates in Grand Prix, it likely would have been announced and maybe even released by now. The fact that we have still heard nothing, I think is perhaps a safe bet that nothing is coming. Now, also keeping in mind we are in the middle of a global pandemic that is interrupting our lives and work, so it's entirely possible that maybe something could have been planned but got delayed as a result of this. However, it would also make sense for the game's cycle of content to come to an end at this time anyway, as it does follow in line with how other Activision games' content cycles play out. Take the Call of Duty series for example. Even though it is a whole different beast to CTR, they always release the game and then have around 10 to 11 months of post-launch content before the studio then moves on to its next project. Taking that time frame into account, it also seems like CTR could follow the same pattern, with beenox now shifting on to their next big project. Now, I am just going to round this off by saying this isn't fact or anything. This is more so theorizing and simply what I believe could be the case, though that's not to say it's the truth. For all we know, there could still be some content on the way, though we can't really say anything for certain until some form of official confirmation. But hey, those are just my thoughts. So I'm actually very curious to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think that this could be it for the content cycle of CTR, or do you still believe that there is more to come? So do share your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, as always, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. It honestly means so much. Feel free to like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.